Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, for this episode of Men's Help Monday, I want to talk to you about a phrase that's been haunting men's rights podcasts and red pill podcasts since it was invented, and that's the body count. Now, if you're someone who's hearing that word, that phrase, and you think it has to do with like your KD spread in a video game or like how many lantern flies you've killed, this video is not for you. You've somehow managed to dodge all of this, and I wish I could live in your shoes. Normally, when you hear these manosphere podcaster guys talk about body counts, they're talking about how many sexual partners a person has had. And their big linking thought process that all these guys have is that a woman should have a low body count or no body count. You should marry a virgin or a sexually chaste woman. That's the ideal sexual partner for you. That's who you should get married to. And I, personally, if this is like a religious thing or a cultural thing, like you believe you should be chaste until marriage, that's fine. I don't think anybody really has an argument against that. You're free to live your life however you want, as long as everybody who you're getting involved with romantically is, of age and, well, frankly, if they agree with it, yeah, I don't care. It's just it's the hypocrisy of it that bothers me. And I'm sure you've probably noticed this too. Anytime you get one of these podcaster guys or, street interviewers, whatever, in the same episode, maybe not the exact same one, before or after, doesn't matter, that they'll slam and ram into women about how much they have these high body counts and how that's bad. They'll talk about how you can pull women home from bars and clubs and how to be a playboy, and it's okay for them if you're a man with a high body count, but a woman needs to have a low one. That's hypocritical and that's bad. They'll speak all this pseudoscience. They'll talk about pair bonding, even though that's completely debunked with humans, to try and prove a point. Most of the time, these red pill podcasts, they all lean into pseudoscience to try and prove to you. They use these words that they don't understand to try and make a point, to try and convince you of a worldview that isn't even true. You know, in my personal belief, when I hear men talk about this, when they say that a woman can't have a high body count if you want to marry her, it's because they are not confident in their ability to please a partner sexually. They don't really know what they're doing. So they prefer partners who are inexperienced so they can seem like they're good at it. And, this isn't to say you need to know how to do all these things before you enter a relationship with somebody. If you're nervous about that kind of stuff, I'm going to be really honest with you. If you just directly tell your sexual partner your concerns, your inexperience, if they care about you, they're going to be okay with it. Being in a relationship is a lot about learning, not just about yourself, but about your partner and about what people's needs are. Women are going to tell you what they want. Maybe not, directly verbally with words. Body language can do a lot for you, but if you need that verbal confirmation, tell your partner. I can guarantee you that she'll be willing to tell you what she wants. You just have to listen. That's the most important part with all of this. As long as you listen and actually drink in that information when your sexual partner tells you stuff, you have nothing to worry about your personal inexperiences. Because, for one, everybody's different. You know, we can have these similarities, but what somebody likes and what somebody else really likes, they can be different. So it's important to talk about this stuff. It's important to get confirmations. And as far as the overall count, number, stuff like that, I don't think it's anything you need to worry about. Again, if this is a cultural thing or a religious thing, I understand. I don't think anybody should give you grief for that. And if they do, that's not a serious person. The only time you should get any kind of grief for your preferences about how many times someone's had sex is if you're being a hypocrite about it. If you think it doesn't matter what you do, but it matters what women do. That's a problem. You need to reflect inward and fix that. You need to stop being a hypocrite in life. That's all I hope you can take away from this video. I really hope that this kind of train of thought dies down. I just think it's a non-issue for men to talk about. There's so many bigger things that affect men and women in the world today that caring about how many sexual partners you've had or what kind of stuff you're into in the bedroom, it doesn't matter. Unless you're having sex with somebody, you shouldn't care about what they like or who they like. But, you know, it gets clicks for people. They like making fun of women. These red pill podcasts are mostly misogyny anyway, so they'll keep making it. And I guess until the next time, y'all try to have a good day.